15 beautiful and scary extinct animals of modern and prehistoric times. First, the woolly mammoth, one of the most amazing and gigantic animals whose extinction is considered the ancestors of today's elephants. Currently, efforts are underway in Russia to bring them back from extinction using fossil remains. Second, Tasmanian tiger. The Tasmanian tiger is one of the extinct carnivores of the modern era, which became extinct in the early 1930s due to excessive hunting and illegal hunting. This tiger was also called the thylacine, which hunted at night. Third, quagga. This animal was a bit like a donkey and a bit like a horse. In 1883, it was hunted to extinction to preserve land for farm animals and their meat and skin. The quagga was the first animal whose DNA was analyzed and confirmed to have genes closer to zebras than to wasps. Fourth, Irish elk. This animal made up much of northern Europe during the Ice Age. They are also known as giant deer. They became extinct about 5,000 years ago. Its range extended across Eurasia during the Pleistocene, from Ireland to Siberia to China. He was about 7 feet tall. Fifth, dodo. This animal is probably the first creature that comes to mind when asked about extinct creatures. These birds were both fearless and flightless, making them an easy target, which led to their extinction. This bird was native to the island of Mauritius. The closest living relative of the dodo is the Nicobar pigeon. There are no complete specimens of the dodo, making it difficult to determine its plumage and coloration. The sixth, ground sloths. Ground sloths were unique animals that flourished in the Ice Age. It has been extinct for more than 10,000 years. They were too big to be killed by humans. The giant sloth originated in South America about 35 million years ago, but later migrated to North America about 8 million years ago. They were herbivores, meaning they ate plants. 7. The great kingfisher. The great kingfisher was a penguin-like bird. It was a powerful swimmer with a beak. Able to grow up to 3 feet tall, they breed on rocky, secluded islands with easy access to the ocean and abundant food sources. Their height was 75 to 85 centimeters. His belly was black and white. The 8th, Baiji or Chinese river dolphin. Baiji or Chinese river dolphin became a victim of modern industry. During the 1950s, this animal was officially hunted, which led to their extinction in 2006. With the industrialization of China and the high use of the river for other purposes, the population of this animal decreased drastically in recent decades, and a period of hunting caused the decline of this animal. The 9th, moa. Moa were giant birds that were larger than the current ostrich. They did not fly and had no wings. They had the strongest beak that could cut through the thick branches of trees. The height of some species of this bird reached 12 feet. Eagles were the hunters of this bird. The 10th, of eagles. This bird was the largest eagle that ever existed. Its height was up to 4.5 feet and its weight was about 16 kilograms. Eagles depended on the moa for their food to the extent that they became extinct shortly after the moa. This eagle lived in the South Island of New Zealand. 11th, woolly rhinoceros. This animal is an extinct species of rhinoceros that was common throughout Europe and North Asia, which became extinct along with other large animals. The woolly rhinoceros used its horn for mating and defensive purposes. Human hunting may be the reason for its extinction. 12th, knife-tooth or Smilodon. This knife-toothed cat with an average weight of 550 pounds is the most famous animal in history. It was about the size of a regular lion, but stronger than that. They are famous for their rather long fangs and predatory behavior. At the end of the Pleistocene, about 12,000 years ago, it became extinct. 13th, Madiran large butterfly. This beautiful butterfly was found in the valleys of Madeira Islands, Portugal. Its size varied from 55 to 65 millimeters. It was the first butterfly that became extinct in Europe as a result of consumerist activities, and the reason for their extinction: destruction of forests and their habitats and air pollution. 14th, passenger pigeon. It is an extinct species of pigeon native to North America. This name is derived from its migratory habits. Passenger pigeons were hunted by Native Americans, but hunting increased after Europeans arrived. The eradication of this species is a clear example of extinction. It became extinct in 1914. 15th, golden toad. This animal is the brightest animal species that has disappeared so far. This animal became extinct due to global warming and pollution. The main habitat of this creature was on a cold and humid ridge called Brillant. The golden toad lived mostly in the Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve in northern Costa Rica, preferring lower elevations.